Krista Shirley. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing another video in the self-care series. Last time we did it on moving your body, so if you didn't check that video, please go back and check that one out. Today's self-care video is focused on taking time for self-love and self-care, looking at our face. So how many of you make time for facials? How many of you make time for facials at home? It's really inexpensive, it's really therapeutic, it's really relaxing, and it's really necessary to take care of yourself. So I'm going to be in my bathroom with you guys, in my bathrobe, showing you how to do it. And I do have to take a moment to explain my bathrobe. I was born in 1981, show my age, I'm in my late 30s, and when I grew up, we had these bathrobes as kids, and we had the hair towels too. As a mid-30-year-old woman, I found this, and you gotta find your own. Look on the Amazon. They exist, guys. They still exist. And yes, when I'm doing my facials, I'm in my bathrobe. So whenever we're in my bathroom on YouTube, you get to see my awesome bathrobe. You're welcome. All right, let's get started. So for me, when I do a facial, I really am looking to deeply cleanse my pores, but also hydrate my skin. And I wanna quickly address age difference. So for my women and men that are watching this video, if you have acne but you're younger versus having hormonal acne as an older adult, you really have to address it very differently. And what I mean by that is, as an older adult, I dealt with quite a bit of hormonal acne last year, and at first I attacked it as if I was in my 20s. So when you're younger, you can attack your acne by drying out those pores. But older hormonal acne, you can't. You have to moisturize your pores. So I want to preface that because both the apple cider vinegar and the Indian clay, as well as the activated charcoal, they're going to help to deeply cleanse your pores and pull out toxicity from your skin, which we want as older people. But we don't want to leave the mask on for a full 20 or 25 minutes. So you don't want to let that mask fully dry in your face. If you are one of my younger viewers out there dealing with acne as a mid-teenage or early 20s, you can let that mask sit on your face a bit longer and dry out the skin a bit more and really pull more from your pores, because you're dealing with a different situation altogether. So do keep that in mind. So again, apple cider vinegar, I really love, and Bragg's is my only apple cider vinegar of choice, but that's really up to you. This particular Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay is my favorite Indian clay for deep cleansing of your face. It has bentonite clay. So really and truly, you can get any good clay, as long as it has bentonite clay in it, but this brand is pretty awesome. For activated charcoal, I'm not really particular about which brand that I use, as long as it is 100% activated charcoal. And if you don't have this, but you have the other ingredients, you can still make your homemade mask. Now, oils. So I'm today picking cedarwood, which is really good for anti-aging of your skin. Carrot seed oil, which is really good for pigmenting, regeneration of your skin, soothing, smoothing the lines, and so much more. Carrot seed oil is one of my favorite oils for my face. And then sacred frankincense. And if you just have regular frankincense, that's great. I'm actually out of regular frankincense. So I'm using the Boswellia sacred frankincense, which is just a little touch nicer. And it's really good for your skin on 1,000 different levels. It helps, again, to smooth out your skin, fine lines, wrinkles, acne, anti-aging, you name it. Frankincense is amazing. So these are just the 3 that I'm choosing today. However, let's look at the arsenal for a minute. These are not even all of my oils, but I will switch it up depending on what I'm trying to accomplish. So for example, I'll often use, I do still have frankincense, look at that. If I'm dealing with some acne, I will definitely add tea tree. Luckily, I'm not dealing with it right now, thank goodness. Sandalwood is another one that I love to use. Neroli, Manuka, jasmine oil, Emily, Copaiba. These are all some of my absolute favorite go-to oils, both for my skin in general and to put in my mask. This is another really good one. So these are some good options for oils. Many of you know that I'm a Young Living distributor, and I love their products because they are grade A oils. We won't go down that rabbit hole today. But regardless of what oils you choose, please make sure, especially when you're putting it on your face, that you are using a grade A quality oil. And not all oils are created equal. I have videos about that, so check those out on my YouTube page. But just because an oil says that it's 100% therapeutic grade A does not mean that it is. Oftentimes the oils that you purchase that say that have 80 to 95% rubbing alcohol in the oil. So again, that's the main reason why I gravitate towards Young Living, because I know I'm getting what I'm getting. I'm getting a pure quality oil. All right, so let's get started. Really easy. I do like to use glass for anything and everything as much as possible. I do not have glass measuring spoons, unfortunately. I mix up my Bragg's apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of our delightful apple cider vinegar, which this lives in my kitchen because I also use this every day to drink, and have a video on that as well, so check that out. Now, for our clay, for me, it depends on how much a mask or how thick a mask I want to use, but for today, I'm going to use a tablespoon. So typically, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. You know what, we'll do a tablespoon and a half for today, roughly. Tablespoon and a half of the clay to a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. For my activated charcoal, I'm going to use a half a teaspoon. And the reality is, I don't even know if I still have a half a teaspoon. We're going to put it all in there. And I do like to clean as I go in my kitchen and my bathroom. Now, my oils. This is really to taste or to your specific preference. Since we're using 3 oils today, I'm going to do 2 drops of cedarwood oil. Remember, this is really good for anti-aging. I think a 3rd drop got in there. I just really wanted to join the party. With carrot seed oil, a new bottle, yay. I'm going to do 2 to 3 drops of carrot seed oil. And then with my sacred frankincense, same thing. So ratio of roughly 2-2-2 for my 3 oils. Remember, you can get funky. You can play around with your oils. You don't necessarily have to use these specific oils, but because I'm not dealing with an outbreak of acne right now, because I'm working on anti-aging with my skin, and because I really want to get rid of these fine lines and wrinkles, I picked those specific oils. And I do have such a large collection of oils that I switch it up on the regular. It's fun. It looks delicious, doesn't it? I really like to mix it in really good. Now, I've made this really thick. You can make them more runny. Remember, I added that second half a tablespoon. If you just did 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to 1 tablespoon of the clay, it would still be nice and thick, but not quite as thick as this. I'm doing this partially because I don't want to let my mask dry out 100%, so I'm going to have a nice thick mask on my face when we're done. All right? All right, now the fun begins. So I'm going to mask my face up. Have a good time doing it. I love these thick masks personally. Like I said, I really like to get it good and goopy on my face. And depending on the oil that you use, it smells really good. As I said, I'm in my late 30s. I know I'm not old yet, Cammie, but I'm close to 40, okay? I'm owning that to the best of my ability. Again, if you like to have it a little bit less goopy, then just do 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to 1 tablespoon of your bentonite clay. It smells so yummy and delicious. And usually this ratio of 1 to 1 or 1.5 tablespoons of clay gives me 1 good facial. And sometimes, just a quick tip, if I know I want to do another facial in the week, but I'm going to be lazy and I know I'm not going to want to take the time to put it together, I'll make enough for 2 facials, and I'll put the rest of the contents in a sealed glass jar in my fridge. But I would definitely do a little bit less muddy, so I would do the 1-1 ratio. All right. So good. And this little bit left over, if you want to be a very good saver, then you can scoop this out, put it in a glass jar, put it in your refrigerator, and use it later.
I'm also going to be doing this. I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. It's
Okay.
so good.
It smells good already.
This will honestly pull out some toxins in all of your skin anyway, and make you, like, because you're dealing with being sick. This will be, you're welcome.
Okay, good, thank you. Can I eat it? Because I need that too in my body.
I really want to eat it. All right, ready?
Okay.
You filming?
Yeah. Yes. Oh. Oh my god, that smells amazing.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh. Do you ever cover your whole body with it?
I have not, but I've definitely covered my scars.
In Colombia, there's this mud place. Have you ever heard of like a mud place?
Oh, I've heard of it in Israel. Shoot.
Yeah.
Of course,
And then you just get a mud coating on your whole body. You go in a bathing suit and then you just cover yourself in mud in these mud places. And I really enjoyed it. We forgot the spa music. I'll put some in right now.
So cool. Got it on my shirt.
All right.
Hold on. Okay. I got it on my carpet too. So I drug Cammie on the train of facials today because I wanted to give her a little love, but also wanted to show you the difference. So we're using the same exact products, but we've used the 1:1 ratio on her face, so she has a much smoother mask. She can leave this on longer. Remember, I made mine thicker because I want the clay to not dry out as fast and not to dry out in general. So because I have older skin, Cammie is about 10 years younger than me. She has younger skin. You can leave the mask on longer, you can let it dry out more. For the older group, try to keep a thicker mask that's not going to dry out quite as fast, and make sure you get it off your face faster. So I'm going to leave mine on for about 10 minutes today. Cammie could leave hers on 20 to 25 minutes.
No.
Although she apparently won't be doing that. We have a little party foul here too.
Oops. Yeah, she dropped some on her.
See.
Also, you can't talk very well now.
No, I'm having a little trouble. Just a little
So that's
bit.
like a side effect.
So we're getting closer to the 10-minute mark. So in a minute, I'll take this off my face and you can see how glowing my skin is.
Yeah, it's gonna be
beautiful.
awesome.
Smells really good though, right, Cammie?
Yes, it does.
So that concludes my magic face mask that I really love. It really pulls out toxicity from my skin, makes it feel glowing, makes it feel light, gets the dead skin cells off. It's just easy, it's good, it's self-care. Give yourself some love. Start in the bathroom. Don't forget the robe, all right? So there is many questions often come to me. What do I do about my face routine? What do I wash my face with? What do I moisturize my face with? And you gotta come back to learn more about that in the next video on self-care. I appreciate you so much for watching this video. If you found it useful, please like it, please share it with your friends, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with all my cool videos and all the things that make up me and my life. And be sure to push that bell so that you get the notifications for the newest video uploads right in your inbox. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.